Hey, geometry, welcome back. Today we're going to look at lesson number 24. We're going to continue on with volume. So last section we did lesson number 23, which is volume of prisms. Today we're going to move on and talk about volume of cylinders. It's basically the same thing, but now we're working with circular bases. So to start off, I want you to find the volume of this triangular prism. Okay, so pause your video, work this out, and then unpause your video. All right, guys, so this is a triangular prism. So we should have done volume equals base, area of the base times the height. So area of our triangle is 41.5 times 14 gives us 581. All right, so like I said, today we're going to talk about volume of cylinders. Remember, the only difference between a cylinder and a prism is that a cylinder has a circular base. So instead of us saying area of the base, we know the area of a circle is simply pi r squared. So instead of us needing to say area of the base, we can simply just say pi r squared times the height of the cylinder. Okay, so let's look at these two examples. So this first one, so these are both cylinders. So all we're doing here, volume equals pi r squared times height. So we just need two things. We need the radius of the circular base, and we need the height of our cylinder. So if I look here, my radius is 3. The height of my cylinder is 4. So I'm simply going to say volume equals pi times 3 squared times height, which is 4. And so we can simply just type that into our calculator. 9 times 4 times pi. And so we're going to get a volume of 113.1 centimeters. Remember, volume is cubed. Second one, little bit more work here. Okay, so we still just need two things. We still need the radius of the base, and we need the height of our cylinder. Well, good thing here, we know our radius. Okay, remember radius is halfway across, so the whole thing is 10, so our radius is 5. And so we need to find this height of our cylinder. Well, if I look at this, what is created right here is a right triangle. This right triangle, where we know this is 10, this is 13, and this is the height that we're trying to find right here. So we can use Pythagorean theorem, 10 squared plus height squared equals 13 squared. So we go ahead and work that out. So we're going to get height squared equals square root of 69. When we do that, let's go ahead and round that. Remember, try not to round that to very early. So I'm going to round it to 8.3066, and then I'll round at the very end. So now we're going to get volume equals pi r squared times this 8 point, and I'm actually going to leave it for my sake because it's easier to write, as square root of 69. And so we get, go ahead and type all that into our calculator. So 25 times the square root of 69 times pi. And so we're going to get 652.4 centimeters cubed. All right, I want you guys to go ahead and try these two examples here. So pause your video. When you're done, unpause it, and I will have the answers there for you. All right, guys, here are the answers that you should have got. Make sure on the second one that you're actually finding the height because it's not given to us. So we have to use Pythagorean theorem here to find the height first and then plug that into our formula. All right, go ahead and move on and do lesson number 24, practice.